Yo, what's good? Big bruh is back. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Well, the weekend's not over yet. Hope you guys have a good week. This week has been pretty long for me. I took a week off. I was out of town in Hawaii. I'm trying to move to Hawaii. Hawaii is so beautiful. It was a little bit cold, like 60 degrees early in the morning and warmed up, but it was fun. One day, I want to move to Honolulu, Hawaii, just peaceful, just peace and quiet and good food. And it's expensive though. It is expensive. But anyway, all you saw the thumbnail and the title, and it is a WWE topic and rant. And this is probably going to be something that's unpopular because these two have a very cult-like fan base, and I'm a big fan of them too. But this Rhea Ripley and Io Sky thing is getting pretty weird. Like, it's getting cringe weird. Like, I understand they're best friends. I know they're good friends. And I've been seeing this almost for a year now with them. But the stuff that they're doing is starting to get weird, like really, really weird. And it's like Triple H is pushing them to be this way. Like they're trying to toe the line of best friends and lovers to me. And the fan base to me are the weirdest. To me, now WWE's fan base nowadays is a bunch of gooners. They don't care about the wrestling, especially the men with the women fans, like the Liv Morgan fans and the Rhea Ripley fan. I'm a huge Rhea Ripley fan, but I'm not like that, like how these other fans are. Like, for example, there was a video I saw about this fan. He was big fans of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan, the Judgment Day, and he took a picture of him on all fours with Raquel and Liv Morgan putting their feet on his back. And I'm like, it's starting to be too much. These dudes are starving, yo. Like, they're starving, and it's getting out of hand. And that's why I'm talking about Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, or she call them Rio, because Triple H, he's already weird with the women wrestlers to begin with. Every time they do something and they go in the back after a match or anything, he's hugged up on them, especially Rhea Ripley. He's obsessed with Rhea. But to me, him and Michael Hayes, I just seen a video with him and Michael Hayes talking to Rhea and Io about some stuff that they should do, and it's really uncomfortable. It's like they're trying to toe the line with this fantasy, this fetishized obsession that the fan base has. Like, they don't care about the performance, they don't care about the wrestling. These two are great wrestlers, but it seems like Triple H is really focusing on these antics that Rhea and Io is doing. It's kind of weird. Like, every single week, it's Rhea or Io have a singles match. Somebody interferes, one of the two gets jumped, and Rhea comes out and everybody cheers. She saves the day. Then after she saves the day, Rio and they hug up with each other, kiss each other. They act like they almost died in the process. They're crying and they leave and they hug up each other and kiss each other. And the fan base is like, oh my gosh, they're such good friends. They're so cute. Those good friends hug each other, kiss each other, hold hands. Like, it's kind of weird. It's a different type of fan base that they're shooting after, and it happens every single week. Just this week with Rhea, when she had her match with Julia, I probably said her name wrong, but she needs to be pushed. She looked great out there, but Lash Legend and Nia Jax interfered and they started jumping Rhea a little bit. Then you know what happens? Io shows up. Her little skimpy run down in the ring, and she comes out and saves the day. People are cheering. And then after that, they get the upper hand, and you see comments on YouTube, Instagram. Rio is always on top. Rhea, like, the fan base is gooners, bro. And after all that, they're hugged up with each other, and Rhea kisses Io on the forehead, and they go crazy. They say, my God, did you see that? Did you see Rhea kiss Io? Oh my God, next week Io should kiss Rhea on her forehead. And then, like, it's like they're pushing them to do more and more of this fetishizing stuff that it looks like Triple H is pushing. He's not pushing no story. He's not pushing nothing. He's basing everything on the gooners gooning over Rhea Ripley and Io. And there are a lot of gooners for Rhea Ripley. Like, I love Rhea, especially thick Rhea when she was thick muscle mommy Rhea. She lost all that weight now. She's skinny. But when she was thick muscle mommy Rhea, that's why I loved her. I love Rhea, but she lost a lot of weight though. I hope she gains it back. But I love Rhea. I love her personality. I love her style. I wish they have her do more promos. I wish they show more character work with her instead of just relying just on her looks, because that's basically what they're doing. They're like, a lot of people goon over Rhea, so she doesn't have to do nothing. So her just showing up is good enough for a lot of the fan base, because a lot of the male wrestling fan base, I'm going to have another video about this male wrestling fan base that's different than the early 2000s and the mid 2010s. This fan base around, I would say, the pandemic, it's really awkward and weird. And I described what happened with that one guy with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. There's a lot of people that are going with these meet and greets and doing the same thing. They want to lay down on the ground and have one of them put their feet on them or something, some dominating fetishizing thing, dream that they have. It's really weird. It's a really weird fan base, and you guys are lonely, just like the guys that simp over e-girls on Twitch. This wrestling fan base is a really lonely, crazy fan base, and it's just people in general. But I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion with Rhea and Io. It's really weird, and I'm hoping that it's leading to at least like a heel turn, like a Shawn Michaels heel turn. I'm hoping either one of them does it, because if they're going to keep on doing this every single week and their crazy ass fan base that goon over them every single week, that's going to be their bread and butter until they lose the tag team championships, in which I don't think they're going to be losing it for a long time now, because I think Triple H is going to milk this for a long time, because he likes to play the safe game with things he believed that is working. But this Rhea and Io, I liked it in the beginning. I thought it was going to be kind of interesting, especially their two different styles. Rhea was more of a powerhouse. Now she's not much of a powerhouse now like she used to be. Io is a high flyer, and I thought that was going to be a good mix. But what they're doing with this, oh my God, they're best friends. They're friends. Every clip you see them. And the thing is, Triple H talked about it. They talked about, like, when the camera's on them, I want you guys to be like really, really close. It's like he's feeding into this. He's feeding into this narrative that they're friends, but they can be much more. Just keep on watching him. Like, that's how much of a creep Triple H is. He's a creep. He's like that. And I can see him pushing this more and more and more. And Rhea Ripley and Io is just happy-go-lucky. Yeah, I do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Okay, like, there's not gonna be no pushback. It's gonna be, hey, yeah, because honestly, you can tell they're really good friends. You can tell, but they're pushing the friendship a little bit too much, because we all know they're friends on screen. Kind of like, for example, Bailey and Io and Damage Control, they was all friends, but they wasn't hugged up on each other like this. Mercedes, you probably known her as, what was her name in WWE? Oh yeah, Sasha Banks. I forgot her name in WWE. Sasha Banks and Bailey, they were good friends. They're still best friends to this day. But you didn't see them all hugged up and kissing each other every single week. Actually, they had the best, most physical matches against each other. Freaking, I know this is going to take it a little bit far, but freaking APA, Bradshaw and Farouk, like, they're best friends to this day. Like, Farouk was Bradshaw's best man, and they were hanging out with friends and drinking, but it wasn't forced. Like, it was forced. They were bros. But this Io and Rhea stuff, it's like they want to push the agenda. They want to push that, hey, they're hugging each other. They love each other. They may kiss next week. Guys, watch them next week. You guys love Rio? They may kiss, or they may hug each other, or they may come out, hold each other's hands. They may be like, it's so many videos they're showing that they're best friends. And I'm like, we get it. Like, I get it. Like, there was a video of them sharing a hot dog from each side. Like, I get it. And the Valentine's Day, like, it's too much. It's getting really cringy. But the thing is, I'm just one person. A lot of people love this type of stuff. they love to goon over this. They fantasize over this. They're gonna save it on a saver or save the video and beat off to it at night if they can. It's a weird fetish that this Rio, whatever you call the group, Rio group is, and it's not even about wrestling anymore. It's just gooning after gooning every week. EO gets jumped by two other people. Rhea Ripley comes out, save the day, and they're hugging each other like they just been through a war, or they almost died. If one didn't come out, they almost died, and they're crying, like EO's crying and hugging and like, oh my God, Rhea, thank you. Like, it happens every single week. Like, they don't do it every single week, and it gets kind of cringy every single time. Like, the first few times it was exciting, but after 4 months now, it's been like 4 or 5 months, probably longer than that. It's a repeat after the same thing, and the cringiest stuff happened. They hug each other like, oh my God, I almost lost you. Oh my gosh, let me kiss you on your forehead. Like, it's weird, bro. It's super fucking weird. And y'all I'm just gonna say it. Actually, I'm done being nice. Y'all, this new wrestling fan base over women, y'all are some lonely ass freaky people, bro. Y'all worse than the dudes that simp over e-girls. Cause this meet and greet stuff I'm hearing about that men are doing, just like, I think it was a video over this, I believe. Because I love me some Raquel Rodriguez. I love my tall Raquel Rodriguez. That's my boo. And I love myself some Lash Legend. And damn, she looked good on Friday, bruh. She looked good in that outfit with the hat. Oh my gosh. Trick Williams, you lucky, bro. You lucky. And who else I used to love? Liv Morgan to me is overrated. You can see a bunch of Liv Morgans at Walmart or Hooters. It's easy. I like her. She's fine. She's bad, but I love myself some Raquel. I love myself some Bianca Belair, and I love Rhea and EO look good to me too. But I'm not gonna take it that far to post every single time like, oh my gosh, I love Rio, or they're kissing, or that. Like, it's an obsession thing, and Triple H is just using it. He's using it every single week because I think he's going in off to this as well. Because you've seen him how he is every time Rhea comes in the bag. He's hugged up on her every single week. Like, that is in EO. Like, he's all up on them on backstage. Like, he doesn't treat them like he does LA Knight. Like, he's all on them, saying, oh my God, you're so over Rhea. I'm so proud of you. Keep on doing it. Like, you can tell the obsession, and he's pushing this Rio stuff. Like, I believe he's telling both of them to get closer and closer every single week. But anywho, I know people probably gonna hate this because Rhea and EO is such a big fan base. I love them too, but I'm objective, and I hope they do something different and do a heel turn, or just get them, like, at least if they're gonna be this close, I want them to be corny. I want them to at least have some corny love promos, like China and Mark Henry corny. If you know, I'm probably showing my age. Like, China and Mark Henry used to take her out, and D'Lo Brown was a limo driver, and he used to bring her flowers and stuff. And Eddie Guerrero in China, same way. Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon, and they will flirt and just make it corny and funny. At least do that. Like, at least make it fun and entertaining. Like, have them have some like backstage skits of showing their corny friendship. And honestly, I wish they did that with Charlotte Flair and whatchamacallit. Dang, I forgot her name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Charlotte Flair and that one little chick, the Bray Wyatt chick, the imitator Bray Wyatt chick, whatever her name is. Anywho, I hope they change to do something. That's the end of my rant. If you agree with me, leave a comment. Thank you for the subscribers and the likes. I appreciate the engagement. Thank you. I'm trying to be more widespread with topics because I want to be more diverse in my topics: gaming, life, wrestling, sports. I want to be a widespread ranter. But thank you for the subscribers, the likes. If you agree, leave a comment. If you disagree, leave a comment. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a lot of disagreement because y'all, that fan base is just obsessed. But anywho, hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe, eat healthy, work out. Peace.